Well, that didn't say that right. Hey Garden Maters, welcome to Corner Homestead. So are you getting tired of that leftover turkey by now? So it's exactly 1 week past Thanksgiving. I had some turkey left over that I did not know what I was going to do with. I didn't want to freeze it, which you can, but I have found a recipe in the Fix It and Forget It cookbook that I think is going to be really good. And I got this cookbook years ago. It has 600 recipes and every single one of them are for crock pot. So early this morning I went ahead and set up the crock pot for the turkey mushroom stew. So let me tell you exactly what you need for the recipe as I add it into the crock pot.
Okay, so first into the slow cooker I'm going to add 4 cups of diced turkey. You can add more if you prefer. After that, I'm going to be adding 2 quarts of turkey broth. I didn't have the turkey broth, so what I'm doing is adding 4 cups of turkey gravy and 4 cups of warm water. After that, we added 1 cup of diced celery, 2 cups of diced or sliced carrots. Then I'm going to give it just a little stir. Then I add 2 cups of diced potatoes, 2 cups of diced onion, and 1 cup of uncooked rice. Next goes the seasonings. The recipe only calls for 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. But be sure to stay to the end because I add extra seasoning and a little extra something else.
Okay, so now that all of that was added very early this morning, and I've had it cooking now for almost 7 hours. So now I'm just going to add the last 2 ingredients, which is of course what gives it the mushroom flavor.
Okay, so to give this dish its magic, add in 2 cups of diced mushrooms. Make sure they are very well washed and cleaned. Then we're going to add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Just dump it on in and stir it very well.
So now that the ingredients are added, we're going to go ahead and let this cook on low for another 2 hours at least. The potatoes are almost tender. The rice is already tender. And basically I could call it done now, but you still want to give it time to incorporate that mushroom soup and the mushrooms into the stew. And then once it's done, I'm going to be giving it my taste test. So if it tastes anything like it smells, it's going to be really, really good. Okay, Garden Maters, so it has been 9 hours completely. And I have to say, first of all, that the rice that I put into the dish got a little bit mushy. You can't even find it. It's like it just disappeared. A lot of the potatoes also cooked a little too long and got soft and mushy and you can't find them, but yet there's still other potatoes that are still hard. So the celery is cooked perfect, the onions are cooked perfect. So I guess it's going to depend on how you like your potatoes mainly and your rice, if you put it in, on how long you cook it. I just let it go for the full 9 hours because I've been busy in the house, busy decorating. So it has cooled a little bit, enough for me to taste it. So let's find out. That's really good. That's really good. Oh. Really good. So I will tell you, when it comes to the seasonings in this recipe, It's going to be totally up to you on what you put into it. I put in what the recipe called for, but I was tasting it off and on through the day, and I can tell you I had to make many different adjustments. I put in extra onion powder, extra garlic powder. I did put in extra pepper, but the main thing I put in was bouillon cubes, chicken bouillon cubes. It needed some kind of a flavor. It was so bland in the beginning. And the bouillon cubes were the only thing that truly helped. So if you're using the very small bouillon cubes, I put in about 6 to 8 of those, in equivalent to what I used, because I used the larger ones, and I put in 4 large rectangle type chicken bouillon cubes that I get at BJ's. So again, the seasoning part is definitely going to be up to you, and you are going to have to adjust it, trust me, because it will be extremely bland if you just follow the recipe as is. But it is truly very, very good. I like it. It's very filling, very warming. So I hope you give it a try. Always a pleasure to have you here in my kitchen. So I'm going to head back to the decorating now. So please subscribe. Love to have you as part of the community. Love to watch the Garden Maters grow. So until next time, I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. That's really good.